Hello everybody, it's your boy Muse, and today I'm gonna give you some options to run with Saber, okay? So, whenever we do these lists, what do? We solve problems first. Saber wants to spam her ult as much as possible, and she wants to be alongside other ult spammers. But let's solve the ult spamming problem first. You know the three culprits. We need our energy characters. Where are they? We have Tingyun, Sunday, let me put him here, and Huahua. These three will solve her energy problems alongside anyone who gives her extra turns. So, as we all know, Robin is good with anyone who wants crit damage, and she gives the whole team an extra turn, which is why I love playing Robin alongside anyone who's more of a sub-DPS than a support. Then of course you have your Bronyas, and you have your Sparkles. These should be everyone. Oh wait, actually no. RMC. I want to say RMC and Robin are somewhat similar, but you get the point. All of these people here should help you out. Well, these three help you out with your energy. These four help you out with extra turns, which should help you get more energy. But if you need extra turns and energy, he's right there. Sunday. That's it. Which makes him the most crucial spot for a Saber team. You knock out two birds, one stone, right? Now, the reason I left this spot open is because after thinking about it, like, yeah, you could just do this team right here and just spam all the ults you want. But like I said, Saber also wants people who want to spam their ults, right? So Argenti? No. What you want in this spot is Tribby. Tribby gets energy off of everyone's actions, and she spams her own ult, allowing Saber to spam her ult. And whenever everyone else spams their ult, Tribby gets a follow-up. And Saber may be a destruction unit, but she's honestly an erudition unit. So Tribby loves Saber, Saber loves Tribby, and then Sunday is the best of both birds. And I'm gonna be honest, Huahua seems to be the only real option for Saber sustain. However, if you truly need to have another sustain, you know who it is. Everyone's favorite, Gallagher. Gallagher gets extra turns. He loves spamming his ult. Those extra turns help Tribby, which helps Saber. It's very synergistic, okay? And then there's also our boy Locha. He puts up a zone. He also utilizes his ults. It's a great option. However, there is another option, which is Hyacinth. Hyacinth gets a lot of turns in, which builds her ult, and those turns help Tribby. And Tribby and Hyacinth are part of the wheelchair comp, so you could wheelchair Saber, even though Saber does not need a wheelchair. Our king is strong. And then this last option right here. Now, this is not something to truly go after or truly use. Like, I would not prioritize this. However, if you do go up against wind weakness enemies and you have Locha's Light Cone on her along with the break energy set, she could spam her ult and she could do erudition, quote unquote, damage, which helps Tribby. Very synergistic, okay? Everybody here is just going crazy. The only reason I would not suggest her is because she's using up all your skill points. I would suggest using someone else. But honestly, the people that you see in this first slot here, are perfect. Now, some other sub-DPSs you could use are Cypher. Cypher goes with everyone, and I would spam her ult rather than saving it. You could save it in Apocalyptic Shadow or MOC, but honestly, with all this energy, you just go ahead and spam. Then there's Pela. Pela's a good option, you know, on a budget. Pela can spam her ult as often as possible. She loves ult spammers. You're good to go. And then you have your energy sources right here. Huahua's giving the whole team energy, which is why I say Huahua is even more important than Sunday. But Sunday is both birds. And you would like to have both birds on your team, right? So just go after Sunday, which is probably why I won't be going after Saber, because I refuse. Now, whenever Saber does her ult, it does give her an enhanced skill, and I believe enhanced basics, but someone who loves skills, wink wink cough cough, is coming up. We don't know what she does, wink wink cough cough. But I had a dream that it has something to do with skills. So I'm gonna put her right here because these two do more for the team than what she's gonna do, right? So yeah, I think this is the tier list. I mean, yeah, I guess you could put Silver Wolf here if you really wanted to. Just make everything win week and then bam, Saber goes to town, but that's just an option. Anybody else wants to join? I'll always say feud can turn anyone into a great DPS. Not a real option, but you can always have some fun with feud. Heck, you could do True Break for all I care. But yeah, I think that's everyone. You would have to educate me on Jiaoqiu. I could have sworn he had something to do with ultimates. But all I ever hear about him is Acheron this, Acheron that. So you would have to tell me. That's the tier list, everybody. Thanks for watching. I don't get too many visitors, so I appreciate the people who show up. Good night.
See you later, too.